Hello and welcome to another Yu-Gi-Oh video, and today I'm going to be showing you a combo that searches any light or dark monster in the game. So this whole combo is kind of based around Omni Dragon Brotor, a card which can search for any monster in the game provided you have something of the same type and attribute on the field. Now, we can actually very easily get either of a light or a dark monster of any type onto the board, and I'm going to be showing you how. This is based on a Thunder Dragon deck, and you have a minor, like a teeny little bit of give in what you do, because you have the option to put up either a light or dark, which you can target and search for, but you do have to sacrifice a little bit from your original combo. So we don't actually start out with the Brotor in hand, so I'm going to put that back into the deck for now. And let's just run through this thing. So it is the typical Solar plus Witherburster combo, which we're going to be doing. And I'll use these zones as the monster zones and these zones as the extra monster zones. So normal summon your Solar, use that to send a Roar to the grave, and then use that to bring out your Witherburster, and obviously that will trigger the effect of the Roar to summon out your Thunder Dragon Dark. This triggers the Solar, which summons our lovely Perry token. Very crucial that you bring out a Perry token here. So the Dark and the token will be used in order to summon our Reaper-Dokus. So this is how we can make our monster light or dark, and that triggers the Thunder Dragon Dark and adds our Hawk. So we can now make our Batteryman Solar any type that we want in the game. So I'm going to pick Fairy because I want to be able to search a Fairy for this combo. And then from here I can use the Thunder Dragon Hawk to summon back the Roar. This is really crucial that you do it at this point for the other version of the combo where we're searching for a dark. So from here we can then turn these three cards into our Saryuja. And note that obviously we're only using 3 different materials for this summon, so we are sacrificing the draw effect, unfortunately, but we do get the search effect of the Witherburster, so that gives us the Collapse Serpent back. And then from here we want to summon that Collapse Serpent, and we're going to be doing that by banishing the Witherburster. This way we have the Hawk and Dragon Dark live for a following turn, plus the Roar as well. So plenty of options for follow-up plays in the coming turns. That summons out the Collapse Serpent, which we then obviously turn into an LP. And summoning that LP means that we trigger the Collapse Serpent, so we get to add the Witherburster. So that's our follow-up play if we want to use it. In this combo we're actually going to use it as the discard. Keep in mind you would obviously have another 3 cards if this is turn 1, more if it's a following turn. So the effective LP can activate, and that's going to summon out the Brotor from deck. We're not going to use the Brotor's effect yet because we want to save it for later. Just turn this Brotor into a Pisty, and then use the Pisty to summon back the Brotor. That gives us more materials to work with because of how we want the combo to follow. Now keep in mind you could just target the Solar now, when you summon it off the LP, and then you wouldn't have this Pisty here. This just gives us more materials to play with. So now we use the Brotor, target the Solar, discard the Witherburster. And this is any type that we wanted, and it's a light monster, so we can add any that we decided. And I went for Fairy, so I'm going to add a Christia. With these 2 guys, I can then make my Agapane, and then use the Agapane effect to summon out the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, so a very strong position to be in here. These 2 can then turn into a Hieratic Seal. I think this is probably the correct way, although correct me if you think there's a better way, because this is going to leave a Batteryman Solar on the field. Since this is not a Thunder monster, we can't actually turn it into a Colossus in this instance. However, if it was used as a material, it would most likely be with these 2 guys, so you could potentially make another Saryuja instead, and that could be how you flow through your combo here. But for this version, I'm just going to show you the one Saryuja, and then at this point we're just going to special the Christia off the Saryuja. We still have a zone free, so we could have used this earlier for something, but this is the essential setup which lets you search for any light monster and summon it on top as long as it is special summonable. Okay, so let's return to the combo and do the version for searching any dark monster. So once again, normal summon the Solar, send your Dragon Dark to the grave, and then special your Witherburster. I'm just going to go through a few of the steps here in the same way that we did before, and trigger all of the effects as they go. So let's bring out the Reaper-Dokus, get our search of Hawk. Okay, so this is where things start to change. We're going to use the Hawk We're going to use it to summon out a Thunder Dragon Roar, and that means we've used a Dark Monsters effect in hand. So we turn this Solar into, obviously, a Colossus. Since we haven't changed its type yet, that gives us free access to a Dark Monster that we actually do want to keep around. So it's potentially stronger to do this version of the combo, although you do have to search a Dark Monster instead of a Light. Depending on what you're going for, you might just prefer to get the Dark Monster instead if you want to have this Floodgate on the board. So Reaperdocus makes us any type that we want, and then from here we can do the usual, just repeating last time. Summon the Sayuja, search off the Wither Burster, summon this one out, turn this into the LP, summon the Brotor. Oop, that's wrong. Search the Wither Burster off the Collapse Serpent, then summon the Brotor, and then turn Brotor into Pisty, summon the Brotor again, discard, target, and this time we're just going to add a Destrudo, although there are obviously plenty of better Dark Monsters that you could add at this point. And once again, Brotor and Pisty go into our Agapane. That summons out the Hot Red. These guys can turn into a Hieratic Seal. And we do have the option to special summon whatever Dark Monster we added off the Sayuja as well. So that could potentially go here. Whatever it is, in this case, it's just a Destrudo. But a very strong board. Obviously, there are a few issues with it potentially losing to hand traps at various different points, but the fact that you can search so much with this card is really busted. Any Light or Dark Monster from this combo, you work out what's the best target. In the comment section, let me know what your options were for the Light Search and the Dark Search. Let me know how you're going to use this combo in the future, and just think up other ways that you can use Brotor to search for anything you want in the game. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.